Hello friends, today in this video I will show you how I did my first head wash after the hair transplant. You might have seen me wearing shirt because t-shirts needs to be wear from the top and it might affect the graft and it might create the pain in my transplanted grafts. That's why I am wearing shirt nowadays. Once everything is clean and the new hair follicles are growing, I will again start wearing t-shirts. So in this video I will show you how I did my first head wash and what precautions I took and which shampoo I used. Now let's move to the video. You can see here that I am using Mildy shampoo. It is a mild shampoo which was prescribed to me by my plastic surgeon. This is a paraben free shampoo and it is very mild. In most of the videos you might have seen people using Johnson's baby shampoo, but you can use any shampoo which is mild and with less chemicals. My doctor suggested me this shampoo, so I'm using this. So you can take the shampoo, enough shampoo to create enough foam and the shampoo liquid so that you can wash your hair. And we can use a lukewarm water because I did my transplant in winter, so I took lukewarm water. I didn't took very hot or cold water. So after taking the water in the water mug, you can make the foam enough so that you can use that foam to soak the transplanted area and the remaining part of your head. So you can see that I am making the foam here. Once the foam is enough, you can apply gently on the transplanted area, and the remaining area, which is the donor area on the back of your head, you can wash normally as you usually do. So yeah, that's it.
In the morning sun, searching for a longer day.
You can see here that I am gently ensuring that I am doing the dab thing. Just simply touch and try to massage a little bit in the transplanted area because this is the first head wash. I didn't wanted to dislodge the transplanted graft or affect it in any way, so that is why I am taking extra caution. But you can go ahead with the advice which your plastic surgeon can give, and if possible then get the head wash done through your clinic only. It will help and avoid unnecessary stress. So while washing the hair, you can use the shaving mirror in order to ensure and look if you have covered the whole head and to ensure that no transplanted area is missing with the foam. Because this is the first head wash, we want to ensure that the scalp is clean from the dandruff and other foreign particle which gradually accumulate in your head or the scalp skin, you can say. So you can see a lot of water is getting dripped from my head, and it happens because I took a lot of shampoo in the water mug to ensure that full head is covered, and it is normal. So once you have covered the full scalp with the shampoo foam, you can either use the shampoo water to again wash your head, or you can just throw it off. It depends on you, but you have to ensure that during the first head wash your full head is covered with the shampoo foam in order to ensure the good cleanliness of the scalp. I could feel that in the transplanted area I can feel the spikes of the hair, but in the donor part I was just feeling a small tingling sensation from where the grafts have been removed, and the shampoo was convenient. There was no issue in the donor area. The only extra caution I took was for the dapping of foam in that transplanted area of the grafts. So you can see I am doing it very gently. I am not doing it with force or anything to cause any damage to the transplanted graft. So to do these types of things, you can use shaving mirror in order to ensure that every part of the transplanted graft you have covered. once you have covered your head fully with the foam, you can either use the remaining foam water to wash it again, to use it again, and wait for at least 3 to 4 minutes for everything to get to soft enough so that you can wash it conveniently. So after waiting for 3-4 minutes, I am washing the head with the normal lukewarm water. The transplanted area you can clean like this. I was kind of little bit scared to wash it with the direct flow of water or under the shower, so I did it this way because it was convenient, and I was doing it very softly. So you can either use the shower with very less flow speed of water, or you can directly pour the water on the scalp. I did it this way because I didn't want it to take any risk, because you do surgery and you want it to get successful at any cost. So I was trying to take every precaution which I can take to make sure that I do not dislodge any transplanted graft in the early stage. Once you have completed 1 month or 1.5 months after the transplant, you can wash head normally, but till 3-4 head washes you have to take some precaution.
Savannah, we'll never be alone. Savannah, we'll never be alone. Savannah, the beauty of the world. Savannah, let's all take a walk.
So you can see that my full scalp is clean. You can continue pouring the water on your scalp till the time you realize that there is no sticky or the fine grains of dandruff is remaining in the scalp, and all the shampoo has been washed. Once you are satisfied that your scalp is clean, you can complete the first head wash. So I have clicked before and after picture after the first head wash. In case you want to have a further look at it, you can pause the video and zoom in or zoom out. I hope the photos are with enough clarity. I have clicked it. I've tried to click it from every angle, and I hope it makes things more clear. You might see some whiteness of the shampoo in the after pictures, but as you keep washing your head in 2 to 3 times in a week, they get clean automatically. So this was my video regarding first head wash, and you might have seen that I have taken precaution while cleaning the transplanted area. For the donor area you can wash normally, but for the transplanted area you need to be gentle. Should not apply force enough that could dislodge the transplanted graft. So you should be careful how you are washing it. You can also pour the soap water and gently massage the transplanted area like this in the circular motion, gently, so that you are not creating pain for yourself or harming the transplanted graft. So in this way you can wash your hair carefully, and while cleaning the hair after pouring the soap or shampoo water, you can take your time to ensure that everything is clean, and then you can stop cleaning the transplanted area or your head or the donor area after the application of shampoo. So please give me feedback in the comments section if you like this video and what improvements I can make. I'm trying to make as much as frequent video as possible, so please support me guys. Thank you.